I had the most wonderful evening, Chad.
So did I. You might just be the most wonderful woman I've ever met.
Oh, stop it.
Hey, how about some coffee?
I don't know. I'm not really that kind of girl.
Tea then?
Oh, what the hell? Let's do it.
I'll be shaking hands, keeping this low profile, avoiding all my friends. Can't I get myself up, 'cause in this town I drown, getting kinda used to letting myself down. I'm sick of this bad attitude and what it does to my health. Eating takeout food made for two by myself. So if you find me on a bathroom floor, would you pick me up or just ignore me? Everyone else did before you. If I was in your shoes, I'd do the same too. Sick of getting wasted just to get through shows, having to rely on my voice to get me home. Said I'm getting used to waking up alone, being told to smile, but I don't get the joke. So if you find me on a bathroom floor, would you pick me up or just ignore me like everyone else did before you? If I was in your shoes, I'd do the same too. I'm not looking for new friends, I'm just looking for somewhere to hang my head. I'm always the last to leave the party. I drank through the new year before it started. So with the lights turned off and the door pushed close, I will sit and dwell on what I've become. Bottom of the bottles where I visit most. It's a sad, sad song about a guy who's lost. I wear my heart on my sleeve, it leaves a hole in my chest. Such an easy target for you people to hit. I don't believe that things will get better. Things won't get better. So if you find me on a bathroom floor.
Hello, and welcome to Music Community Radio. I'm Oldschoolash.
And I'm Billy Bronco. Big up the Badgers.
That song was Who's Driving, Bears Driving. I Wish It Never Met Me. You can find them on the old Facebook. And if you don't really move with the times, they've got a MySpace. And they got a website. I think they're giving away free music or something. It's www.wdbd4, the number 4, free.co.uk.
Was that the number 3 as well?
No, that was the word free. They're doing a split EP with a band called Challenges. What I'll do is next show I'll put them on the show. They're currently writing a new split EP, which we're recording sometime this year, which is a little bit vague, guys, come on. It's also a full length, which will be recorded early next year. Bloody hell, they're doing a lot, but they're a really good band. Live, we played a show that didn't go well. Basically, I forgot to invite guests to the show. So it turned out that they'd driven miles to come and play this show, and they played to about 4 people.
Nice.
Because I fucked up. It was all my fault. But it was if the room was full. They played so hard.
Like Busted.
Yeah, oh, Busted. They're awesome. I miss Busted.
I don't.
No?
No,
neither do I.
No,
oof.
not really.
Oh, no, it's all about McFly now, isn't it?
Is it? Isn't it all about, like, I don't know, One Direction?
Oh, God. The thing about One Direction I think is fucked up is everyone fancies that Harry... Is it Harry Styles? Is that actually one of them?
You said like you're asking. You know who he is.
Well, I know that name is... there is a person called Harry Styles, I guess, but there's one of them from One Direction, He's got curly hair, a little prick he is. He's 17 years old, and his girlfriend, who was on Celebrity Juice a couple of nights ago, was 32.
She's
Caroline Flack, I think it was.
She's a
Isn't
cradle
it?
snatcher. She's freaky, man. She like to get
Isn't
down.
that a bit fucked up? Like, as a 22-year-old, if I was to look at a 17-year-old girl, I would be looked at as a lech, as a bit of a fucking nonce, wouldn't I?
I got no comment.
Yeah, this 32-year-old.
I was texting a 17-year-old girl last night. Fuck it. Well, I wanted to, but I don't think she's having it, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, well, school. No, it's not school.
school
no,
gets
it's
in the way of
Friday.
everything with those girls, man.
Yeah, it's all period, school, and
Yeah,
phantom
school.
pregnancies, isn't it, with kids nowadays?
See, One Direction, I mean, I don't know how you get that big in America when you're that shit.
Yeah, well,
It's this whole Justin Bieber thing, like girls these days, and I like real men like me. You know, I could crush like a brick with my chin. They want little faggoty boys running around with their hair and their boyish
damn
faces.
them with their hair.
Damn them hair people. You know what I'm saying? They're like these, like what happened to the real men?
Stop, baby, whoa. You must caress the flute first. Hi. Please go ahead and go on to the facebook.com/Music Community Radio or go to www.dystopianlimited.com. Follow us on the Twitter at Oldschoolash or at Bill Bronco. Please click that like button. Please make me happy. Unlike this girl, she's not making me happy today. Ease the shaft, baby. Work the balls. Make the flute sing. That's right, baby. Yes, baby.
fuck me, this is going to be a long show.
It's gonna be a long life.
So this show is basically, this podcast is basically, it's just us two guys just talking shit, listening to music, doing skits. It's going to be a laugh. If you want to get involved, do contact us, because we don't want to be doing this all our lives, because we're getting on. You know, Alex, you're 30 now.
No, but I have the metabolism of a 21-year-old and the girth of a giant.
And he's got some good genes going on there. So if you want to get involved, just go on the Facebook page. So it'll be facebook.com/Music Community Radio. You can follow us on Twitter at Bill Bronco and at Oldschoolash. And if you do want to get involved, just email me, oldschoolash@hotmail.com. You know, if you want to be on the show, if you're in a band and you want your music on the show, just get involved.
Hi, Glenda. Happy birthday. Now, I know what you're going to say. You never want to fuss on your birthday, but I absolutely had to get this gift to you. You're going to absolutely scream.
Okay, let's have a look. Oh, wow. What is this?
It's a photo frame!
Yes, I can see that, but what are these photos in it?
Well, it's a photo of you and your lovely children.
Yes, I know that, but we're in bed, asleep.
Surprise! Best be off.
Next track's from a band called From the Alpine Swim. Now they're a fucking good band. If you want to, they've got stuff online going for free. They've got their new EP, which came out last week, so it's still pretty fresh. Big sounding EP, especially for a young band. I don't think they've been together very long. 2011 it says, so that's not very long to be producing such quality music. And the guys are really safe.
Yeah, they seem nice guys.
Yeah,
and I don't often say anything nice about anybody.
Yeah.
So that's a seal of approval.
No, that is true. So we've had a couple of emails from them. They were one of the first bands that just went, you know what, yeah, we want to get involved in this. So this is From the Alpine Swim, and the song is called Sharks. It's pretty sick. Download it. They're doing a hard copy of it. It's not just download. They started pressing yesterday, I think. So yeah, definitely try and buy it. They've got Tumblr. They've got Facebook. I expect they've got a MySpace. They don't have a Google Plus, because if they did, they would not be on this show.
miles and miles. We had eyes in our backs from the paintings on the wall, and you could smell the blood, or you could taste the blood. I ran through a traffic light and into a car. We had the hand that feeds us, but our hand rots in disease. The prey we chase got a getaway vehicle. Now we're too ill to eat. We were sharks in the city sea, till the sailors sold our teeth for a pretty smile. God knows it took a while. We were sharks in the city sea, till the sailors sold our teeth for a pretty smile. God knows it took a while. At all, to outlive ourselves is to eventually fall, but to outlive the war, the powerful lead the poor. And then you said who'd ever want to die young.
Finally, after years of obscurity, Telstar proudly presents the man, the voice, singing some of the greatest sexy R&B classics of all time, Joseph Coney. Available now on a deluxe triple CD, featuring hits such as All Night Long by Lionel Richie. All night long. All night long, all night long, all night long, all night long. Man in the Mirror by Michael Jackson. Starting with the man in the mirror, I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, then take a look at yourself and make a change. And for the first time ever heard, I'm in love with a stripper by T-Pain. I'm in love with the stripper. 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 Finally, he is getting the fame he always deserved. This CD is not available in the shops. Dial 0989 654 Coney. Just $12.99 for 400 sexual covers. The other day, there was a dramatised thing about Sarah Palin.
Oh no, come on, tell me more. I really want to know. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it.
Oh, great. Hey, let's start a conversation about something that we've got no facts about.
Well, you see, I saw it was available to like watch, but then I saw there was that porno version called Nailin' Palin, so I watched that instead.
Is this a real film, or are you just hoping?
No, this is real. The little girl looks like Sarah Palin, but with massive spectacles.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
So does she start pulling out the Fifth Amendment? Euphemisms are funny.
There were many amendments.
I like that Russell Howard was saying that she's like a sexy Hitler, because she's hot. I would, but like, there is a fear that she might get emotionally attached, and if you don't want it, she will shoot you.
That kind of turns me on anyway.
Nylon Sky. Quite a lot of listeners are probably going to know this band. It's probably the reason why so many people are going to be listening to it, because they're a band that are Guildford based, I think. I met a couple of them at ACM and stuff, so it seems like they're sort of Guildford. What do you reckon about them? I think they're a fucking good band.
I quite like it. Chorus reminded me of Faith No More, which is a good thing.
Oh, what, of this song, Man Down?
The Man Down song.
Not many people know this, but they are actually the founding members of Rizzle Kicks, but left the movement, because obviously, as we know, the Rizzle Kicks are a movement. They're pretty up there, like Hitler and stuff like that.
Or like a bowel movement.
yeah, pretty much. But so there's a little bit of fun fact for you. They founded that. So, look, one thing I want to tell you about is the video for Man Down. I've not seen one like it. For a band on grassroots level, the video is very high quality. There's special effects coming out your ass.
It's a dinosaur.
Yeah, that was the first thing that Alex got excited about. Well, there's a second, because you did see Tom, the guitarist of the band, naked in the first 5 seconds.
There was some male arse in it. Male arse and dinosaurs.
Close-ups.
That's all you need.
Yeah, they've headlined some really, really like sort of founded venues in London, everywhere. They're a very good band. If you haven't heard of them, really need to check them out. They've got Facebook, a Big Cartel, so it's www.nylonskyofficial.bigcartel.com. So this is Man Down.
This is it, spark a spliff. Lost in my very own metropolis. Toxic kids, selfish fits. The opposite of what is truly positive. Acid rain, robotic brains. Never loved, afraid of pain. Always change, stay the same. Lose yourself, but don't forget your aim. False highs, real lows, broke eyes, laughing fits, love's a whip, we've all been hit, our blood's a gift, smile now, smile later, love your friends, and fuck the traitors, pick your brain, love is pain, and remember to remember forgetting's okay, and remember to remember forgetting's okay, and remember to remember forgetting's okay.
Hello and welcome to the Antiques Roadshow. This week we are in the Royal Borough of New Cross in South London.
And what have you got for me today? Flower holder. Yes, but I think you might be looking at something more along the lines of a Ming vase, if I'm not mistaken. Now, this could be something very special. Where did you exactly get it from? Well, you 5-0. Let's have a look at this intricate detailing we have on here. I mean, this is absolutely divine, beautiful, exquisite. Now, the real proof in the pudding whether this is a true Ming Dynasty vase is actually at the base of the vase here. If you want to have a look just down there.
Look, enough chat, yeah, Grandpa. Got things to do. Nice. Yeah, heard it all. How much?
Well, I don't know. I couldn't be pushed. I mean, I've never really seen a Ming vase this close before. I mean, we could be talking. I mean, I'm kind of out of my depth. I mean, I'm actually befuddled about the whole thing.
Look, come on, man. What you got for me? Yeah, Bridget? What you got for me?
Okay, I'd have to guess. £120,000.
Ross! Serious? Alright then, Bridget, come on. You got it, yeah? Come on, let's go.
I mean, no. I mean, if you took it to auction, then yes, you could most definitely get £120,000.
Alright, cool. Call your brethren, auction over. Let's get this thing done, yeah? I gotta bounce.
No, I don't think you understand. Auction is
Nah, brethren, you don't understand, yeah? First of all, you got £120,000 for me, yeah? Then your man auction ain't showing, yeah? You acting like a man don't know how to switch on you, brethren, yeah? But I tell you what, yeah? I show you things, yeah? I show you the dark side, yeah? Rascal.
Okay. Look. I'll see what I can do, okay? Just let me make a quick phone call, okay?
Nah, fuck that, brethren. I'm taking it down cash converters. Use is long. Pussy.
Palm Reader, the war between the heart and the head, which is a very, very bad war indeed.
Really good.
That was good. I
guys.
really like that. I like the fact that young people are still angry and making intense music instead of something.
Yeah,
else.
man, like-
That's good.
Well, there's a lot of angry music out there, but I think they just go like sort of like, oh, my parents didn't give me pocket money. Yeah, where's my iPad, mum?
Yeah.
Down with establishment and all that shit.
Yeah,
you know,
like David Cameron blows goats.
Yeah, wow, you've got such a political agenda. But no, these guys are special. I think they've been together for about a year now. They've been featured in Metal Hammer, Rock Sound, Kerrang! With an exclamation mark. Loads of other shit. I mean, the EP sounds great. It's a very good EP. It's free for download. I can't find the link to it, but they do have Facebook, so that would be facebook.com/PalmReaderUK. They've got Big Cartel, Bandcamp, all the usuals.
Music Community Radio. Effing smart.
So I'm with both the Charlies from Doom from Day One. They've come to chat about, sex, drugs, rock and roll. So guys, like, how long have you been together in a band? Not sexually, obviously.
It's been about like 2 years, I guess.
Yeah. For the people who haven't seen these guys play, it's quite an energetic show. I do recommend it. So let's talk about the EP. Like, how long did it take you guys to record? Because it sounds like a big EP.
It only took us a week to record, but we're happy with the overall product. But there is definitely a lot of things that we want to do differently.
Okay, like such as.
Just take like more time.
Yeah.
And just kind of stuff like we got like we've just got like, because it was like our first release and everything. Just like so stoked to get that out, and now we've done that. We've just got this time around we've just got such like a better kind of understanding of what we want and like what we want to do, but to like release it, like hype it and stuff, and just quite stoked on it.
What sort of genre of metal? Because obviously we know it's pretty damn heavy, but what would you describe your metal as?
I think we describe it mostly as like progressive death metal. Like we boil it all down to that. Obviously, there's so many ridiculous subgenres around at the moment. And
but, you could just like chuck like 5 more in there probably.
Yeah. We just.
Of course, it's melodic. Like you just saying it's like melodic death metal. Like melody in it.
Metal's metal, but like no matter what shape or form it is, it's metal.
Do you reckon there's a much difference between the bigger guys, the big guys in the metal scene, and the small guys? Or is it, since this home studio sort of DIY thing, do you reckon it's sort of narrowed the market as such?
I think that there is like a massive difference to some extent. The home studio gives the chance to anybody to be able to write and record their own music, like regardless if they're like musically clued up or not.
So you reckon it's going to be like MySpace syndrome, like 5 years ago, where everyone with a microphone and a computer, it can sort of. I remember looking for bands. Someone would go, "Oh, you should check out, this band. They're really good." And you search for it, and you got like 5 or 10 bands with the same name, and you have to trawl through this shit. Like I completely agree. It's it can be like that with everything, though, really, isn't it? Like for example, this radio show. I mean, there's probably 100 million of those going. Played with Black Dahlia, didn't you? Was it last year?
No, it's this January, just gone.
January. How was that for you guys? Because that must be a pretty good show.
Yeah, it was
insane.
It was insane for us, like just to.
They're just like one of our our
favorite
bands.
Yeah, like obviously, I'm sure anybody that's listened to us before can sort of hear that influence in our music.
Yeah.
But it was just. I remember getting a phone call from Sean, our vocalist, and I was just kind of like silent.
Yeah, so do you want to introduce the song?
Yeah, sure. We're Doomed from Day One.
And this is our track from Here On Out from our debut EP, The Wasted World.
What's on there? Smart as that.
Welcome to another edition of Who's Asking, with me, your host, Matty Martock. Right, let me begin the proceedings with a little anecdote, right? I seen me Donna the other day, so I says to her, "How comes you look so bloomin' miserable all the time?" She blanked me, so I called her a fister sister. That's it. Right, let's meet the contestants on today's show. We've got Larry from Port Talbot, Marie from Tyneside, and Jerry from Droitwich. Welcome to Who's Asking, guys. Tell us a little bit about yourselves then, or something. Well, I'm Larry. I'm 34 years old, and I'm a full-time moron. Frickin' smart. All right, Matty. I'm Marie. I'm in me 40s, and I'm afraid of me drunk husband. Proper smart. Hello, Matty. I'm Jerry. I'm 56, and I'm a devoted father and a creepy leching nun. Smart. Lovely. And good luck to all of yous. For those listeners who ain't had a goose of what we does here, right? We play the voice of the well-known celebrity who then asks a question that gives a clue to who they done be is. And our contestants just got to guess their name. Simple as a pink handkerchief. Right, let's play Who's Asking? Mystery Celebrity Ask Away. Where do I put this? Ha, ha, ha. What do I do with this? Ha, ha, ha. What do you want me to do with this? Ha, ha, ha. Where should I put this? Ha, ha. Tricky. I see no one's buzzed yet. Anyone just want to give a wild guess or something? Is it Flojo? No, it's not Flojo. Is it Jerry Bruckheimer? No, you twonk. Here's a clue for half the points. She has a cousin who was so useless at crime, he became a mediocre rapper. Who's asking? Oh, Talisa Constavelovelovelovelovelovelos. That is bloomin' correct, innit? Well done, Marie. Right, mystery celebrity number 2. Where is the child? Where is the child? Where is the child? Where is me children? Joseph Coney. Smart. It is Joseph Coney. Well done, Jerry. Tell you what, you want to find out what prizes you's playing for tonight or no? Oh, that'd be smashing. Me on a Friday and Saturday night, sweetie pie. That's smashing. These prizes are just smart. Tell you what he got for me pal. Tonight, Matty, one of our lucky contestants is going to walk away with the following amazing smart prizes. We have a Swedish girdle press, a Panasonic remote-controlled ironing mat, a brand new 3D radio, the Talisa Sex Tape Special Edition with bonus commentary disc, an invisible children wall clock signed by Jason Russell, 22 bottles of Wicked, smart, and a fine leather-bound copy of Gary Wilmot's autobiography. Smart. But that's not all. Because if one of these gets to the final gamble round, you have got the chance of winning tonight's star prize. An all-expenses paid trip to Venus. That's right. A week in the boogie country, staying at the Solar Banter Hotel, which will boast 5 stars when it is completed in 2093. Take a walk down Venus's many boulevards and marvel at the wondrous shops and bars, which are apparently going to be very impressive once they have been designed. Take a romantic boat ride on the Canal of Clarity and sip will one day be a very famous Venusian cocktail. It will be one trip to remember. Possibly. Wow, a trip to Venus. That's freaking smart. We'll be right back after I've smashed 4 wickets and given birth to a brown maggot fish.
So Ash, tell me, do you know where the word dad comes from?
Yeah, I actually do. I took that Latin class. It's Latin for satchel, I think.
Nah, it's
Yeah,
Eagle
no.
Swamp.
So yeah, dads have been together since 2010 by the looks of it. They're from New Jersey, which is
Jersey.
It's kind of like New York, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like the local. It's like I don't know, Essex. I think.
Isn't Essex quite nice? I hear it's the only way.
Southend, same night. Yeah.
You see how I did there?
I see what you did there. Yeah, the only way. It is the
that
only way.
show's sucking my soul. I've never seen it, but the adverts are enough for me. It makes me want to sort of slit my own throat.
There's like 3 of them I'd do. Not Joey Essex, I wouldn't do it.
What about the one that looks
I'll
like
do Amy
God
Charles,
One?
but she's left it now, so there's no point.
That's because she's an actress now, isn't she? I think she's doing acting. Well, she's certainly not going to be a mathematician, is she? Or a scientist.
So she can count inches.
Yeah.
All 9 of them!
So, yeah, they've dads. We're talking about dads, not the only way as Essex. Great band. You can get them it's on Facebook. They're facebook.com/New Brunswick Dads. You can get them on Big Cartel. It's dads.bigcartel.com. They've got a Tumblr, it's dadsnj. They've got all manner of getting in touch with them. They've got a Twitter, it's twitter.com/dads420. Just get in touch with them, they're really good guys. One of the first bands that actually agreed to being on this. They obviously didn't realise it could be career suicide.
Oh, hello. You've caught me in the middle of one of my damn good reads. Enjoying the show so far? I thought so. If you like this, then please go on Facebook/Music Community Radio, and don't forget to click that like button. And follow us on Twitter @Oldschoolash. And if you want to get involved at all, send in your music, write us a ditty, send love letters, whatever you want, then email oldschoolash@hotmail.com. Music Community Radio. Now back to my book.
They creep, they rape, they creep, they creep, they rape. Creep, 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 rape, rape, rape. It's the Fritzl and Bundy show.
Bundy, have you seen my daughter in the cellar? I want to take her out and rape her.
Oh, jeez, boss, I'm sorry. I took her out and raped her and killed her and burned her body.
Bundy!
skirts and fuck all night.
Yeah, if you couldn't get that from the song, I mean, it's quite persistent, letting everyone know they like to fuck.
They like
all
to
night.
fuck all night.
So if
everyone
you-
in Brighton does.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if the guys are single, but if you like to fuck all night, also do get in touch with them because
and get in touch with me as well. I'm always game.
If you like, what are you?
What am I? If you like South London hard nuts,
yeah,
then don't contact me.
Don't contact you. All right, so Skirts came across them, and I really enjoyed their stuff. They have got other songs that are about other things that aren't fucking all night, but I felt that this one, you know, it was really up there on the quality of songs. Eddie from the band actually tells me that he's got a late night sort of thing in Brighton. Late night lingerie is a night at Sticky Mike's Frog Bar. Sounds lovely. Which showcases Brighton's best bands and beyond at unearthly hours. So it's a late night gig basically that does what we're trying to do: showcase all the local bands, create a bit of a community with the music industry that has been lost. I think since Whitney died.
I think it has.
Yeah. How did that hit you?
Well, not as much as the pipe I smoked in honour of her. I was blazing that shit. No, well, you know, Whitney, she was a very talented girl, but there's a lot of talented people out there, and they all die in the end. So, like, Bobby Brown, everyone says Bobby Brown ruined Whitney. No, she ruined Bobby Brown, because what did Bobby do after he got Whitney? Nothing. The little appearance with Ja Rule, Bobby was the man. Whitney kept going, but what did Bobby do? Huh? You see where I'm coming from? But anyway, that's enough of that.
Yeah.
But I just want people to think about that for a bit. Google it.
I think that it's a bit weird, isn't it? Everyone dying, like over the last couple of years, like movie stars, singers. We had Amy, didn't we? We had Whitney. Who was in Batman? What's his name? And 10 Things I Hate.
Heath Ledger.
Yeah, Heath Ledger died. That was pretty shit. Do you reckon it's a conspiracy that Hollywood's just saying, look, there's just too much talent here? What we're going to do is we're going to let the new bloods in, so we have to try and make you look like you died accidentally.
You see, they wanted to make the sequel to Batman Begins the biggest film of all time, so the way they did it was by killing Heath Ledger.
It's pretty good. It
works.
It works for a lot of things. It worked for the Nirvana stuff.
Yeah.
As a prime example.
Tupac. No one liked Tupac before he died in this country. No one really knew who Tupac was. Like, honestly, now everyone's like Tupac.
And now he's a hologram.
Yeah, now he's a hologram.
That's what do you reckon about this whole hologram thing, man? Like, I really like the idea of being able to go to a gig where all my favourite artists that I probably wouldn't ever be able to see, you know, for example, you know, Nirvana, The Who, Led Zeppelin, like the original lineups, you know. How amazing would that be to be able to pay 20 quid and see these bands play together? What do you reckon? Do you reckon it's good or bad?
I reckon it's a good thing. It's weird, but it is good.
Yeah, it's a strange concept. I think it's really cool. They use like the technique they use is called like Bishop's Ghost or something. I can't quite remember, but it's like two
Sounds
mirrors.
like a fine porter ale.
Yeah. Why yes, I enjoy
Bishop's
a Bishop's Ghost with my cheese.
True Bishop's Ghost.
But like yeah, they're using mirrors and shit. Who's that escapologist? The famous one who died getting punched in the stomach. No, okay. No. But he used to use it in his shows. So I think it could be cool. Like, I reckon you guys should message me on the old Facebook or whatever. Like, name your top 3 lineup. Like, any band. It doesn't matter if they're real or if it's like the Gorillaz and they're just cartoons, because that's still cool. Or, you know, if it's a terrible band like Rizzle Kicks.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. We could kill Rizzle Kicks and then bring them back.
Yeah, as holograms. Which would be less annoying because, you know, they wouldn't exist anymore.
What does that ugly one do in Rizzle Kicks anyway?
They're both pretty ugly, man.
But one of them just goes,
I think he just goes, no.
Is that what he does? He's useless. He's like Phaser at N-Dubs. He just comes out at the end.
It's Rizzle Kicks is UK, isn't it? Like, so the
they're from Brighton as well.
Yeah, for anyone who is in the States or any other countries who don't know Rizzle Kicks, they're these two little shits that started playing this awful music, and all the clubs sort of took them on. Like in the local area, they were in Casino not so long back doing appearances.
They're like Criss Cross, but worse. Criss Cross were alright.
Much worse.
Much worse. without like the style, because they wore their clothes back to front, which was pretty cool, to be honest.
But yeah, if you don't know them, don't check them out. Out of all of the bands, we're going to do this one. Every show, there's going to be one band that we don't like, and we're going to let you know. This week is Rizzle Kicks.
Rizzle Kicks.
Like later on, we're doing in a minute, we're doing Band of the Week, which is going to be War Games. But we're going to do the anti-band of the week, the band you should just shit on if they're on fire. So that would be Rizzle Kicks. I know it's a negative thing to do, but fuck it.
I mean, this could be quite controversial, but if you see them in the street, beat them up or something. I'd honestly.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there.
Yeah.
I'd definitely use
I
some
don't
sort of
condone
pointy
violence
stick
against, you know, little ugly cunts, but this is the exception. Do them in iron bars. In fact, tell us, what weapon of choice would you use on Rizzle Kicks as well? I'd like to know.
Oh shit, I've just thought of it. Doom from Day One, the guys I interviewed earlier, they said they're going to be giving away t-shirts and merchandise, and I had to think of a competition. And I'm shit at that sort of thing. I'm just thinking the person who likes my page the most or something. But no, fuck it. How would you kill Rizzle Kicks?
Yeah.
That is what it is. The best answer gets the merchandise.
Whether it's like sticking a weasel up their ass with like razor blades in its mouth, and then
that sounds good.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Can we get weasels?
We can get weasels.
How much are they? They're quite expensive.
I met a bloke on a bus once who had a weasel on a lead. So you know, it's like.
Where is this guy?
New Cross. Oh,
nice. Okay, so yeah, the competition.
If you're out there, weasel man of New Cross, let's borrow your weasel.
The competition is how would you kill Rizzle Kicks? Now, if you like Rizzle Kicks and you're going to be a little bit of a fanboy on my page, be my guest. But you do realise that I am a very sad little man. All I do is troll the internet and troll people and touch myself after I've trolled.
And I think if you're a fan of Rizzle Kicks, you need to reevaluate your life.
Yeah, your station in life, it does need to be reevaluated. I agree with you there. So yeah, let's reiterate that competition. How would you kill Rizzle Kicks? The winner, which will be announced in the next show, will get Doom from Day One goodies. I don't know what. You'll have to use your imagination. They've got some cool t-shirt designs. Go on their Facebook, their Big Cartel, MySpace, I think they have. They don't have Google Plus, as we mentioned, so, you know.
It's a good thing. But Rizzle Kicks have got Google Plus, for sure.
Fuck Rizzle Kicks.
Band of the Week!
Band of the Week!
I know. I used to practice in my girlfriend's... Oh, never mind.
So yeah, we're doing Band of the Week. They were originally called Another Option, and it's sort of a math rocky, great vocals, sort of heavily led on sort of like techiness. You don't quite know what's going to happen next. It's not that sort of... The stuff like Dad's, for example, is that sort of math rock. It's really indie, whereas this is sort of still got that sort of pop song mentality. So what do you reckon about them? You at that gig we played with them.
I was there. I remember.
Drank that bottle of rum.
Yeah, I slept on a floor with them.
With them?
Yeah, well, amongst them.
If I mean the guys are awesome. I haven't met the new drummer Cameron, but I hear he's a very nice guy. I'm sure he's lovely. He's got that sort of face that seems like he's a cuddler.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've got Kyle, Ian, Andy, and Cameron. Kyle is a raconteur, should we? You know. Well, you talk about him, Andy.
He's a good story. He can tell a story. He could talk about, I don't know, his trip to the dentist, and he'd be pretty much engaged.
Yeah, I think this guy would be really good on chat radio. I think he would get quite a lot of listens.
Yeah, definitely.
Because he just tells these stories about being on tour. Because obviously these guys are big. They've done Warped Tour plenty of times. They've got, you know, companies want to suck their dick sort of thing, giving them free shit. They're signed to All About Records, which is an indie label from Massachusetts, owned by Russ Orcott. Yeah, no, it's quite a cool label. They've had some really sick bands on the label. Yeah, War Games is the new Another Option. They've had a lineup change. Ian, the old drummer, now is the guitarist, which bit of a change up. He's a great guitarist. So obviously Cameron's had to come in and do that. I think they've changed their sound. They were originally that sort of math rock, as I was saying, but they've become more of a sort of I wouldn't say this in a bad way, but that sort of standard rock classic sort of sound now.
Yeah.
You could think of 100 other great classics when you listen to the songs. They're coming over to the UK soon. I think they said winter, or was it fall or winter?
Fall.
Yeah, they call it fall. No, that's autumn, isn't it?
That's autumn, but...
it was our language first, they fucked it up. So yeah, I really recommend this band. If you haven't listened to them, go on their Facebook, it's War Games Music. They've got Twitters, all of them. I'm not going to reel off their Twitter names because I just can't be arsed. Their Facebook, they've got YouTube videos, they've got a version of Lollipop. You remember they played
I remember that, yeah.
But they've got a video for it, and it's funny as fuck. If you know the guys, like, even a little bit, like, I don't know them too well, but if you know them a little bit, you sort of get their humour. And there's parts where they're pretending to be gangsters and stuff. It's pretty funny for 4 white guys dressing up as gangsters and stuff. So, who's your favourite, Alex? Who's your favourite? It's like the Beatles, man. It's like the Beatles. Who's your favourite?
I can't have a favourite. That's like having a favourite kid. Unless you've just got one. Then I guess that's alright.
That would suck if your only kid wasn't your favourite.
He wasn't your favourite kid.
He's not even in my top 10.
I like the kid next door. He's much better than you.
I recorded a demo with them when they were doing pre-production for the Mountains EP, which was when they were another option, but they re-released it, I think, as War Games because it is a very good EP. This is War Games, which is my Band of the Week! Band of the Week! This is War Games, and this is the song that wrote itself.
If I could get myself together and feel
So what have we got coming up next? I think it is Barely Blind.
Yeah.
The Great White Buffalo.
Great White Buffalo. Great White Buffalo. Great White Buffalo. Yeah, I really rate this band. They added me on Twitter a couple of months ago, and I don't normally pay attention to people on Twitter because I usually get, well, let's just say I'm not liked. Yeah, so I don't really pay attention to Twitter, but these guys, they just struck a chord with me. Great band. They remind me of a lot of other bands. Like, what do you reckon, Alex? They remind you of name? Okay, he's just forgotten the whole bit that he was meant to say there. The thing is they remind him of Saves the Day, don't they? A little bit, vocally.
They remind me of Saves the Day.
Yeah, a little bit. I see where you're going, Alex.
Yeah.
Well done. Well, nicely saved. Yeah, I like that. I think that vocally it really saves the day, but the music's just like, it's so finely crafted. These guys have got a skill. They're natural songwriters. They've got Facebook. They have a website. They've got a .com, which is not often you see a band with a .com. Yeah, it's barelyblind.com. They've got a booking agent, apparently. That's cool. These guys obviously seem quite professional. They're from
Los Angeles.
No, they're not. They're in Los Angeles.
Oh, they're in Los
Their current
Angeles.
location, but their hometown is Port Arthur, Texas.
Port
TX
Arthur,
is Texas, isn't it?
TX. I have a friend who's getting married to a Texan girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of something that's relevant to what we just talked about.
I once walked past a guy in the street. Now let's go on to something a bit more
Remember
relevant.
Texas, the home improvement store.
Oh God, we're not going back to that.
Yeah, and Texas the band.
Nice.
Yeah. What else is
Yeah.
about Texas? Texas Pete out of Super Ted. That's Texas related as well.
Super Ted. Oh
Ted.
man, that's another UK thing, isn't it? So
Yeah.
the States, they're just going like, these guys are just talking about shit.
I bet they watch Super Ted, like.
Yeah, watch Super Ted. I
Watch
highly
Super Ted.
recommend it.
It's kind of like Thundercats.
Thundercats, snuff. I'm not a big fan of Thundercats anymore.
You take it up the arse or something.
No, I liked it as a kid. Don't get me wrong; it's a good show.
Actually, yeah. To be
But
honest, yeah.
have you seen the remakes of the toys and the shit? I don't even think they've made the show in like a new version of the show. I don't know. Let me know.
They've re-released the toys.
No, they have got a show. Yeah, they've re-released Thundercats.
Good God.
Yeah, for the new generation.
be
I
honest-
just think stick with Pokemon, kids. Like Thundercats, that was sort of our time. You have Pokemon.
Yeah.
Go catch them all. Yeah, so this song is The Great White Buffalo from Barely Blind. Great White Buffalo.
It's invigorating inside when everything is clean and everything is organized. It's a lie. I want it out, but you intend to keep it You're a chameleon on stage.
You forgot to plug the video they're releasing.
Yeah, I did. I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, they are. I know very little about it because I haven't been online on the whole of the internet recently. But yeah, they filmed a video not so long back, like last week, I think. From the photos that I saw, it looks like it's going to be quite a fun video, live sort of band setting. I'm not sure if there's a story or anything, but do keep going on their Facebook, like them, so you get up to date on the news, because I don't know if it's a new single. I know I'm plugging something that I don't even know exists, but definitely check them out to make sure that they do, because it looks like it could be quite good, and I really like these guys.
Music, community, music, radio, community. Music, community, radio, yeah. Just get involved, like, send us your tunes and like us, like, on the Facebook, /music, community, radio. Just get involved, like, it's community, radio, community, like, just like that, like.
I was happening on the internet the other day, in between masturbation sessions, and I came across I didn't come across a website. No. I arrived at a website that sells band names. It's buy a band name for $1, and it's subgenius.com /new4web / lots of other things. The link will be on our Facebook page. So yeah, you can buy a name for $1. Do you think that's a good business model?
I don't think you can make a lot of money out of it. It's kind of an evil thing to do.
I just think if you're retarded enough not to eventually name your band, like there's going to be that point at the beginning where you just go, what should we call ourselves, or what should we name our songs? But there's got to be a point where you go, right, let's just call ourselves this.
Yeah.
You know, why would you have to pay this guy as well? He's got them on the page. You know, he's got them in front. You could just read that and go, you know what? I really like that name. I'm going to take that. He's not going to know. He's selling them for $1. They're terrible names. He's probably not trademarked them. Doesn't say anything about it.
If he hadn't trademarked them, then he's a
tit. It says pick your name and send $1 to. So you've got to pay afterwards as well.
Oh, magic!
That's ridiculous. So let's go through a couple. So there's Red Snapper and the Catfish.
That's like a sort of Creole, Cajun folk type shit going on. That'd be alright, you know.
Yeah, should we do that? Should we do like I'll name the band name and you've got to tell me the genre sort of thing?
Yeah.
Okay. The AAA Acme Band.
The AAA Acne Band.
Yeah.
I don't know. That sounds like
it's a guy with a stammer.
Plinky plonky indie shit. Someone wearing glasses, moaning about how no girls like him because he's ugly.
So that's my lie.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go to the Adolf Jesus Experience.
Allow that. I don't even want to know.
The Adolf Jesus Experience. That seems to me like a white supremacist band.
Actually, yeah.
That's
deep
got
south white supremacy.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. Let's Arse Tongues. No, sorry,
tongues.
It's not arse tongues. It's ass tongues.
Ass tongues.
Yeah. So
okay.
Sorry about mispronouncing the word
tongues.
Tongues. Yeah. So I mean, this is a trawl of shit. This guy's clearly a bit of an idiot. If you do find out who owns this site, I literally just typed in "buy a band name" on Google, and I think it was the top one. Let me have a look. Yeah, it's the top one in Google, the subgenius one. He clearly is a subgenius because it's retarded. You find out who this guy is, get in touch with him, let him know that I hate him, get him in touch with me, whatever. I want to network with this guy. I want to know what sort of specimen this person is. I really think that, you know, people like this should be championed. You know, we've had, you know, all these clever people, you know, travelling for days doing maths, inventing shit. Then we get this dumbass. I just think it's brilliant. I think this guy should.
He should go on Dragon's Den.
Definitely.
He definitely should.
He'll have Theo Profiterole, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He'd be into that. So yeah, I just get in touch with me. Go on the website, buy it. He said you can tell he's from the south because he's like, all proceeds will go to be used to buy beer and stuff.
Beer and stuff.
Yeah, he's a bit vague about the stuff. I understand the beer, but
there used to be a shop in Fallowfield in Manchester called Booze, Fags and Stuff.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so
that guy's a genius as well.
He was a genius. Big fat Bobby was amazing.
So yeah, I don't know. If you want to, I really don't care. Go on the Facebook, pick a name, a band name.
What was that? Acid Dog.
Acid Dog.
Acid Dog something.
I'd like to be in a band called the Adam Sandlers. And just play shit music.
Yeah, it's shit music, shouty.
Anyway, I don't think we've got enough time for this now. I think we've got to go, aren't we? But thank you for listening. If you have listened, if you haven't, you wouldn't be hearing this message. If you want to get involved, you want to be on the show, or if you're in a band, or you just want to. You go, oh, these guys are actually doing something that I thought was quite cool. I want to get involved. I want to be on this show. I want to be a presenter. You want your own show. We've got the facilities to record, you know. We want people. We want to be able to have 2 shows a week. At the moment, it's going to be 1 a fortnight because we're 2 guys that are busy, constantly working. So we would love to have more people working with us. If you're in a band, you want to promote something, but you don't have to have a song on the show. You just drop me a message on the Facebook, which is the Music Community Radio Facebook.
Facebook.com/Music Community Radio. That's what it is.
Fuck me, you're loud. Follow us on Twitter, Oldschoolash, and at
Bill Bronco.
Yeah, just get. I've got the it's a Hotmail account, so it's oldschoolash at hotmail.com. Message me, get in touch if you want to be on the show, you want to get involved. Promote with everyone. If you like the show, share it with your mates. I do promise that we won't be hungover next. Well, I can't promise that, but we'll be a lot better next time.
I definitely won't be doing heroin again before a show.
Yeah, and that's not good. But yeah, we really enjoy doing this. So just to get involved, or just share it, download it, rip it. I don't care. Just steal it if you can. I know it's free, but if you can steal it, and tell all your friends you've stolen it.
Try and mug me in the street for it.
Or if you like the material on the show, copy it. Say it was yours. We recorded it first, but fuck it.
I don't care.
You know, just steal it. You know, we want people to know about this, so just do it. We've got to go now, but the last band is, you know, by no means is it the worst band. They are a brilliant band. I happened across them on YouTube. I was trying to steal people's guitar lines for my own benefit. I wanted to start a math rock band. So I came across this guy playing this really shitty looking acoustic guitar, and I thought, you know, it's going to be one of these YouTube videos, you know, the ones where it's just like, I'm a guitarist, check me out.
Yeah.
But this guy didn't say a thing. He just played the most beautiful thing I think I've heard on YouTube that didn't involve Kim Kardashian being hit. So yeah, they're called the 9 Lives of the Parachute Tester. They're from the States as well. They're from Austin, Texas, which is quite cool. Another Texan. So, you know, they're a really good band. They've been together since 2009, by the looks of it. They say that they're math pop, dance rock, math pop. You know, they're a really good band. So it's facebook.com/the 9 Lives of the Parachute Tester. They've also got a Bandcamp where you can download for free their EP, which is one of the song we're playing is off that EP. It's really worth downloading. It's free, you know, fuck it. And that's the 9 Lives of the Parachute Tester.bandcamp.com. Download their shit, share their shit, like their shit, talk about their shit,
smell their shit, shit their shit, smell their shit, eat their shit all day long.
You know, get involved, talk to them. Message them and say, oh, I like this song. If you didn't like it, well, you're an idiot and you've clearly not got a good taste in music or ears. So yeah, this song they're all got weird names. Sorry, I've got the iTunes in front of me. Yeah, I'm using iTunes. Sue me. It's called Bruce Gergen and the Magnetic Frog. No, the Magnetic Fog. because the frog would be ridiculous to be
that would just
run
be
out.
silly, wouldn't it?
Okay, so this is 9 Lives to the Parachute Tester. Thanks for listening to this show. Promotion, share, get involved, all this bullshit that we've been ramming down your throat like a prostitute getting paid. So yeah, 9 Lives to the Parachute Tester. Check them out.
God blesses everyone, so the story said. I can see the text scrolling through Charles Dickens' head. He tried to rip the manuscript, and with his ghost he said, I am just a writer. What have we done? A song-ins or a manifest, without a reference to guide us east from west. We are having gone for so damn lost, without a course to chart, stranded up a creek in the dark. And now that the pigs are fed, stuffed enough to rule, we line up to lose our rights, you see, drooling stupid fools. Can we just fix this before it's all too late? Or are we just a people losing faith in fate?